As long as there was terrorism outside the United States, we were diplomatic, we were pressuring, but this is different. This morning, the forces of evil who are organized for terrorism declared war on the American people. The only question we have now is whether the American elites have the nerve to declare war back.
But when you say declare war back, I want you to be as specific as is extremely important.
I mean, if we reach a conclusion, and I'm not prejudging it, if we reach a conclusion that this is Osama bin Laden and this is his organizations, then we say systematically, starting with Afghanistan, turn those people over to us, or we will use whatever level of force is necessary. And the reason, Bill, is very straightforward. If we allow this to go unpunished, if we go back to business as usual, I think there will be more attacks in this country. I think our enemies will become bolder. The price of oil goes down when America is strong and certain. The price of oil goes up when our enemies think they can get away with it.
All right. Well,
it's a political price.
I know what you're saying, but you see, the problem is, as we just heard, is that we don't know where Osama bin Laden is.
Personal level, because I know that these are all your men and it's a business, but I'm sure that a lot of these guys are your friends. How you holding up?
It's not a business now, it's personal now.
Sir?
It's personal now. We have to get them.
Back live, we have had little relief here. Take a look at this.
These pictures here, which are just...
Hours ago, World Trade Center building number 7 collapsed. A 42-story building that crumbled hours after the initial devastation. It was the one calamity here that was not a surprise. Police had evacuated the area earlier, fearful building number 7 would indeed fall down. Minutes after the second tower collapsed, we met a firefighter named Tim McGee, a New York City firefighter. He was covered in soot from the top of his helmet to the bottom of his feet. He was crying. He told me that he had lost all of his men when the building collapsed. He asked us to reach his wife, Maria, tell her that he was okay, that he had survived. Quote, tell her, I love her. Dan.
Byron Pitts in Lower Manhattan. Mind you that the World Trade Center complex has 7 buildings. So the Twin Towers went down, they're the big ones, but then the 47-story World Trade Center building number 7 collapsed. That was near the end of Byron Pitts' report. Now, building 5 in the World Trade Center complex was for many hours today described as on the brink of collapse. The state of that building at this hour is uncertain. It was so long ago evacuated completely.